The Shimabara Rebellion, 1637 to 1638. Faith, fire, and the fall of tolerance in Japan, an uprising of Christian peasants and samurai that shook the Tokugawa shogunate and sealed Japan's isolation for centuries. In the winter of 1637, the winds of rebellion swept across the Shimabara Peninsula and the Amakusa Islands in southern Japan. What began as a desperate revolt against crushing taxes and brutal governance soon ignited into a full-blown insurrection, fueled by faith, fury, and the fading hope of religious freedom. The region had once been ruled by the Arima clan, known for their tolerance of Christianity. But after their removal in 1614, the Tokugawa shogunate installed Matsukura Shigemasa and later his son Matsukura Katsui, both fiercely anti-Christian and ruthlessly ambitious. To fund extravagant projects like Shimabara Castle and contribute to Edo Castle's expansion, they imposed crippling taxes on already starving peasants. Those who couldn't pay faced torture, execution, or worse. Some Christians were reportedly boiled alive in hot springs. The rebellion's spark came from a mix of religious persecution and unbearable oppression. Led by Amakusa Shiro, a charismatic 16-year-old Christian visionary, thousands of peasants, ronin, masterless samurai, and former retainers of fallen clans rose up. Shiro, baptized as Jerome, was seen by many as a messianic figure. His followers believed he was divinely chosen to lead them to salvation. The rebels seized Hara Castle, turning it into their stronghold. From there, they launched raids, destroyed Buddhist temples, and rallied more supporters. The Tokugawa shogunate, alarmed by the scale and intensity of the uprising, dispatched an army of over 125,000 troops, one of the largest mobilizations in Japanese history. Even the Dutch, stationed nearby, were asked to bombard the castle with cannon fire from their ships. Despite being vastly outnumbered and outgunned, the rebels held out for months. Inside Hara Castle, they endured starvation, disease, and relentless attacks. Their resistance was fierce, driven by faith and desperation. But by April 1638, the siege reached its brutal climax. The castle fell, and Amakusa Shiro was captured and executed. Nearly 37,000 rebels and sympathizers were beheaded, their bodies left as a warning to others. The aftermath was chilling. The Tokugawa shogunate blamed Christianity for the rebellion and responded with ruthless suppression. Foreign missionaries were expelled. Japanese Christians were forced to renounce their faith or face death. The Portuguese, suspected of aiding the rebels, were banned from Japan. The rebellion became the final nail in the coffin for religious tolerance. Thus began Japan's sakoku, or closed country policy, a period of national isolation that lasted over 2 centuries. Trade was restricted to a few Dutch and Chinese merchants under strict supervision. Christianity was driven underground, surviving only in secret communities known as Kakure Kirishitan, hidden Christians. The Shimabara Rebellion wasn't just a failed uprising, it was a turning point. It revealed the deep fractures between faith and authority, between the people and their rulers, and it reshaped Japan's foreign policy, pushing it into isolation until the arrival of Commodore Perry in 1853.